Hey guys, sorry for the poor quality of the light, but I haven't been live in a while. Just wanted to hop on here super quick because it's Halloween, my least favorite holiday. It's been downpouring for 2 days. Doesn't look like it's going to stop today, so that's got my kids all riled up. We're just in that fall transition. There's so many things going on, and I have been dealing with stress, which led to some of my pelvic floor issues resurfacing. So I have really had to dial it back again. And I think that just goes to not only for me to be okay, I feel healed on many levels, but then I have these events that happen. And if I'm not aware of it, and if I'm not practicing my breathing and doing those things, it's very easy to have a little relapse. So I just wanted to share with you on this situation because I really needed it today too, just to breathe. Okay, breathing, engaging your pelvic floor, and doing this is kind of basically it could be a warm up to any other workout, or it could just be I need 5 minutes to myself because maybe your 10-year-old trapped a skunk in the middle of the pouring rain and then went out and tried to release said skunk and got himself sprayed and the dog sprayed on this Halloween rainy day. So maybe it's something like that. But anyway, so you really don't need anything but yourself. If you're not aware of I'm not going to walk you through engagement. But if you're not aware of that, make sure you grab my book or one of my guides or check out my blog post, any of that on the blog. I will say I will leave a link for a workout app that I have now partnered with. It's called the Blue Method. They are OBGYN certified. So if you are pregnant, postpartum, dealing with prolapse, any of those things, you need this. It really, really walks you through the things. If you're not ready for that quite yet, just make sure you grab my books because it still walks you through the process of that. So you're literally just going to take some connection breaths, full breathing, releasing. If you need to sit on something so you can feel that feedback on your pelvic floor, feel free to do that. My shirt is crooked. That's what happens. Anyway, so nice breathing. Hands here if you need to feel that full 360 through the back, through the pelvis. I'm making a video. I'll be right with you. Please shut the door.
Okay, come on, play now.
5 minutes. We'll take one more here. Breathing is so good for your parasympathetic system, and we do not breathe well. And I am guilty of it, especially moms who are constantly stressed, holding tension. If we're not intentional about making sure we're breathing, it's going to make our life worse. So make sure you do that. Now we're going to do some contractions. I'm going to use a ball for this. If you don't have a ball, you can use a pillow, but you're literally going to put it right under your perineum. Like this, and you're just going to do contractions. So you're literally lifting and releasing. You're going to lift and hold it for 6 to 8 seconds. Okay. So it is a Kegel, but you want to make sure you're lifting your hole through your rectum, through your anus, through your vaginal walls, lifting all, imagine like this, and you're lifting everything up. Okay. So inhale, release, and you feel that feedback on the ball or the pillow. Lifting and wrapping through your core, all areas of that. And you're just going to hold it but breathing through your diaphragm. Release everything slowly. And we're going to inhale, release. And then exhale, lift and wrap. Making that noise really helps you engage. One inhale while holding, and then exhale. Release. We'll do that a couple more times. We'll do one more. Making sure you're not squeezing your glutes. It's not a glute squeeze. And release. Okay. Now we're going to go into a little standing movement. So first we're just going to be here. Actually, let's start here. And what you're going to do is you're just going to do a little stretching. So using those breathing techniques, we're going to come up and down. And you can put your whole arm up. You should feel that nice stretch up there. These are really good for if you're nursing or if you have kids and you have a pack. Oh, feels so good. I think it's really important to do some of the reels I post are like sped up because that's the world we live in, but it's really important to know that all of this work that we do with our pelvic floor and core, like it is slow. Like as you can see, you can't see all of the inner work that I'm doing with my pelvic floor and core. It's literally a felt sensation. And it's really important. It's not sped up. It's not quick. It's not fast. And that's where, like, you know, myself included, struggled why I had a relapse with my pelvic floor is because I wasn't taking the time. I'm like, yep, it's fine. Like take a couple breaths here or there, but it's not enough. Like we really have to be intentional about this. Last one. It just feels so good. Okay, so now we're going to move up to standing. We're just going to do some squats, okay, full body squats. You can go against a wall. If you need to hold on to a chair, feel free to do that. Okay, we're just going to do some squats. And then as you're lowering, you're inhaling and releasing. On the up, you're contracting, okay? So inhale, release, and then up. And I skipped a step there because I should have done something first. So forgive me. On that, we'll just go back and do that. Okay. Build your rhythm. Okay. Your rhythm might be a little slower. I wouldn't really want it to be faster than me. Try not to go faster than me. Okay. We're going to go 2 more. Okay. Now we're going to go back on our knees. I'm sorry, I forgot to do this one. So we're just going to do an abductor. My shirt here is a little. So you're just going to put your leg out like this. You can have this and you can roll, or you can just have your hands here and rocking back. Okay. So you're really working this right here, which might feel really, really tight for some of you. So toe down, rock back, toe up. This just stretches the arm out a little more. And try to on when you're going down, try to really release because you might clamp up and squeeze because it feels hard or tense, but try to release on the exhale. Okay. Next, other side. So good. It just feels so good. You can see that there. Okay. Release, release. Our inner thighs are so connected to our pelvic floor. Let's do one more. Okay. Now we're just going to do, we can stay on your knees. We're just going to do some figure 8. So this is just releasing all. Okay, wait, figure 8. All areas of the pelvic floor, so the front, the back, the side. If it's easier to do standing, you can do standing. I'm a little not coordinated, so bear with me. Literally figure 8s, one way, and then you're going to go the other way. The other way. And then you can just do big circles, just totally releasing. Totally releasing. And then going the other way. I said this is the not pretty side of what the work is, okay? It's not a fancy reel on Instagram. We're just like literally releasing all of that. Okay, and the last thing, I'll come back on my knees just because I fit better in the frame. Arm circles. Stretch my neck. So arms out, shoulders, almost like you're closing your shoulder blades together, okay? We'll start with small ones forward. And we don't want to be pushing out. We really want to be keeping that rib cage stacked and closed in, okay? Keeping this string from your hip bone to your rib cage closed. So like this. You can go a little bigger. And then even bigger. And now we're going to go backwards. We'll start big. Oh, feels so good in the shoulders. Smaller ones and smaller. Okay. There you have it. That's a warm-up. Then you can get into a warm-up, go take a walk. You can also, I'm going to show you a way to stretch your upper back if that's hurting you with the ball. So you can come down or a pillow and you just kind of roll over it like this. And you just release all that tension there. So you can stay there for as long as you like. I hope this was helpful and I will see you next time.